G'day and welcome back. Today I'm going to make a twin or two Tesla coils with this bit of PVC, and what I'll do is I bought this long one. I'll cut it in half or thereabouts, but I've got these end bits which I'm going to use. Hang on a sec. So I like these end bits because they're flat, and if we have a look in the correct light we can see exactly where the middle is, so we can drill a hole. Now the copper I'm using, two identical coppers, one this side, one this side. This is out of an old television, and so it behoves me to get that copper out off there. And so there we go, 5 minutes later, we've got our copper, including the internal copper, which is a thicker gauge, and we probably won't use that at all. And here I've done approximately 2 marks in the center. There you go. And these 2 bolts will be used to put on here, to put it on the pipe to do our windings, and B, that will be used to secure the ends to a larger plate, bottom plate. And there I've just done a light countersink on both of them, and now we'll drill that out with a small drill. And we're just going to drill our hole like this. And there's our small hole, and now we'll do a bigger hole. And there we go, job done. Next I'm going to cut this PVC pipe exactly in half. Righto, there's everything we need. It's pretty much exactly right, maybe 1 millimeter difference, but that's not going to matter. And that'll do it. Okay, so next part is put our ends, which I put the bolt on here, like these on both ends, and we're ready to roll. Righto, so here, as you can see, I've got my brace set up, just a hole at this end. Down here, got a drill in my vise, and it's not perfect, but it'll do the trick. Okay, so I've just taped the start across here, as you can see, focus properly, across here, got some extra hanging out, that's fine. And then I'm going to start winding it. I've got my TV thing just in a bucket here, see that? Just in a bucket, and that'll just unwind by itself. Well, I had a breakage about 1/3 of the way through, and yeah, that's no good. It means that I'm not going to get continuity. I could probably use the rest of that and then match it with that, but I've got this as a backup. It's a little bit thicker gauge. I'll probably just, there's a lot on there. I'll probably just use that one, I think. Okay, here's our 2 wound coils, both exactly the same number. And so now all we've got to do is fit these to the ends, one on each now, so they play a different role. They're going to be holding the base. And so our split washer goes on our bolt, one of each, and then that goes through there. There we go, so the split washers are there on the bolts, and they can now just go on the end here. And we've got to cut a couple of boards now. And here are our bases. I just cut them out, 150 by 150, and I'll center it up by going acrosswise, and that'll be fine. Okay, here are our 2 stands. Righto, so I put the hole in it. And I've just put that one through there, but as you can see, the nut's not actually going to go on, so I'm just going to countersink it. I'm going to countersink this about halfway, and that should be fine. There we go, beautiful. Exactly what we want. Okay, time to put it together. Got one there, another one here. I'll turn them over, put our bolts on. Our nuts. And there you go, 2 stands ready for our Tesla towers. It's a little bit, I might have to cut those bolts off. I think they're just a little bit proud, see that? So I might just have to grind them off a bit. Righto, so here oh, hot, shoot. I was going to swear then. I've grounded them down. There we go. They're still freaking hot, those ones. All right, they're both flat now. Cut the excess off the top of our Tesla coils. Gonna mount them home. Job done. Look at that. Beautiful. Now what we're gonna do is put the primaries on there. Now before I wrap the primary, I'm gonna put this fish tank felt, it's just standard fish tank felt, around the bottom, and that will give us the gap between the primary and the coil to give it the optimum inductance. And there we go, nice and fit. A nice fit, not too firm, a little bit loose. And here I'll be using my El Cheapo speaker wire as the primary, and I'm going to wrap it around, I reckon, 5 times, and I'm going to do it on both of these. Okay, so I'm just going to wind these around in the same direction as the coils on both of them. Annie, that's what we're doing. And yeah, then we'll give it a charge up with a basic Slayer exciter, that one, and see how it goes before we get on to some more serious stuff. And there's one, all done. There we have it. Both of them are done. A slight difference, although that's exactly the same length, there's a slight difference in the wrapping, maybe because that one's a bit fatter than that one. Righto, let's check it. Yep, we've got some good induction there. Yeah, quite a good little tower. This one, yep, some good induction there. Probably not as good as I expected, to be honest, but still okay. So, yep, everything's working. That's off the secondary primary, or the primary B. As you can see, it's performing to expectation. So yeah, that's about it. There's our twin Teslas. I should probably take that off, actually. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll get into some serious stuff next. Let's just check the resonant induction. Had this working before. I wouldn't say it was great, but it is working. Yeah, so it's not too far away from the first one, but it does work. It just goes to show you. So as you can see, yep, it is doing resonant induction between the Tesla towers, so that's great.